All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. This is the Pioneer Prince, and I just want to talk to you about Pi Network. Um, for all the people who already know what Pi Network is and you've already been mining Pi, this video isn't for you, but you're free to stay and listen just to hear the praise of Pi Network. But no, but seriously, this is probably gonna be like that one Jermaine video where he was like, buy $1 of Bitcoin, just do it, just buy $1 of Bitcoin. This is the same thing, except this time you don't have to buy it. You can mine it for free. So here's I'm gonna try my best just to give like a quick rundown of this and then give like some real life examples that you could understand. And then hopefully at the end of this video, you get to mine it. I'm gonna try to do this as quick as possible because I know people attention spans these days is so here you go. So pretty much everyone who's watching this, y'all probably already heard of Bitcoin and probably already know about cryptocurrencies on blockchain or some factor of that. If you don't know about any of that, it's okay, but you at least heard of it. So the way Bitcoin works is it's basically just like a ledger. So if you think about your bank accounts, like when you send money to friends and family, you keep like a record. It's basically just a digital record keeping ledger. Same thing we used to do before internet. We used to use file systems. We used to put the files in alphabetical order. Same thing, but with financial transactions. Cool. So Bitcoin is a decentralized network where no government and no entity owns the network. And this is possible because the network runs on these um, on this protocol where a whole bunch of computers they connect the network together. So it's similar to the internet where it's decentralized. We have all of these different networks and servers connected to give you the internet. Bitcoin works the same way, just with computers doing mathematical complicated problems to mine Bitcoin. And by you mining Bitcoin, you're basically protecting the network from like spam and malicious attacks. So that's Bitcoin. And it was meant to be a decentralized currency because we all know about inflation and the manipulation of currencies and whatnot. All throughout human history, all throughout human existence, there was some form of currency that we use to transact and barter and all this other stuff. Bitcoin is like digital gold. People can mine gold and people hoard it. Like you use it as a savings hedge against whatever currency that whatever you're living at. So uh, just think of Bitcoin as a digital gold, basically where you can take this digital gold with you anywhere. So now you don't have to pay expensive security teams to guard the area that's watching the vault of your gold, where you keep it kept at. It's not you don't got to pay these heavy moving fees. None of this. You do all of it on a digital ledger that no one controls. Boom, that's Bitcoin. It's only 21 million of it. Cool, cool, cool. So Bitcoin, Pi Network. Oh, before I leave it to Pi Network, so the issue with Bitcoin is all these transactions, for one, they're not private. They're pseudo anonymous. So they're anonymous in where you don't know exactly who it is, but you can track everything. And by tracking everything, you can eventually find out who it's coming from. So that's, you know, the inherent flaw of Bitcoin in a sense. However, it's still a good store of value that you can hold that your value in, and it's accessible anywhere. Pi Network. Oh, and another issue with Bitcoin is for it to stay decentralized, you got to mine Bitcoin with just computers. But people who has a lot of money, a lot of capital, they can build bigger and better computers. So now you're just slowly squeezing out the everyday people who can normally just before they can use their laptop, but now they can't even use their laptops to mine Bitcoin. You gotta have these specialized machines to mine Bitcoin. So now it's like, okay, only people who have the capital can participate now. Pi Network made it where everyone who has a smartphone, they can mine Pi. They can mine this digital currency in the same way where you use computers with Bitcoin and where you use pickaxes to mine, gold and like underground and stuff. You're able to do this on your phone, and they they did it with a very unique, genius way of using like proof of presence and proof of um, I guess you would say proof of aliveness in a sense. Like basically saying that you're not a machine, you're a real human and you're doing these actions. Because on the internet now we have all these bots, they're pushing up streams and video views and people be arguing with bots on social media, don't even know it. It just be a bot account. So there's a lot of like fraudulent activity financially within that bot economy. So and it's only going to get worse with AI. So you need a network in the system that could differentiate between bots and humans. Pi network. Now, so you press mine, like you come to the app. I don't want to show my app right now because I don't want to show how much Pi that I'm mining, even though it's not a lot. Again, I don't know where this price may go, and I'm thinking it's going to go crazy. For me, I just don't want to show the balance for now. But if you download the app, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. So you come to the app, you press the mine button, you see an ad. Think of Pi Network as a global advertisement network that ties in currency and movement of value. Pi Network is basically saying your time is valuable and it's worth a lot. So by you mining Pi every day, you're getting a piece of this giant pool of value because the value is accumulative in the Pi network, that like the network itself. It's like having a piece of the Visa network or a piece of the internet. Like you're having a piece of a whole breathing ecosystem where money is just flowing all the time. So with people, when you tap the mine button, you start mining Pi instantly. And you mine Pi based on the accordance to how much your mine is. So the base rate is, uh, it seems pretty tiny right now, but when the price of Pi um, appreciates in the value, it's going to seem like you're getting paid like a 9 to 5 wage just for pressing a button today, just proving that you're human, you're not a bot. See, I'm trying to explain it, but also I'm speaking and not looking at my phone. I was going to be like scrolling while I do this, but uh, see right here with this picture. You see how at the top it has 1571 and then like the pi symbol on the right. So that's how it's updated now, but that's how it essentially looks. So every time you press mine, you earn a certain amount of pi each hour. So this is passively earning pi in the background every day, every hour, every minute, every second. You're earning pi. And with this pie that you're earning, you're able to use that pie to pay for stuff on the Pi network. So as the network grows, the more you'll be able to do with your pie. This is the ultimate decentralized currency. It's enough to where you have great liquidity, but also a lot of people hold this currency, so it's decentralized. No one can like try to attack the network and grab giant control because it's based on unlocks and these periodic migrations as you're mining. Like it just doesn't dump all the pie in the circulation at will. Like it comes at a very programmatic time unlock. And I don't know the math exactly because I'm not really that good with math, but it's just genius in the way that they're doing it. So you're able to do all this stuff with pi. So imagine basically being able to earn a piece of stock in Netflix. Every time someone turns on Netflix to watch a movie or a TV show on Netflix, imagine you earning Netflix tokens from doing that. And these Netflix tokens are actually worth real money that you can use to, go to the store and buy something. Can you imagine that? So then you'd be like, ooh, so if more people start watching Netflix and more people Netflix and chilling, the more I could make and the more that my tokens is worth. Oh hell yeah. Now you incentivizing people to watch these shows, be entertained. And companies and advertisers are loving this because why? More eyeballs are looking at their ads. They're now looking at, oh, I can spend my Netflix token on this drink. I can buy this product. I can do this. I can do that. That's basically what Pi Network is. You're mining a piece of this decentralized advertising network. Now imagine if Netflix one day was like, you know what? We want to integrate with Pi Network because they know that when they press that button, the customers around the world globally, millions of people, they're mining this currency and they're looking for ways to spend this currency. What better way would to be to allow people to do microtransactions on Netflix? Maybe you want to support an independent filmmaker. Maybe this movie was created by an independent production studio. And you're like, you know what? I love this movie. Let me donate a little bit of pie. It can be one pie, it can be half a pie, it can be just a tiny fraction of a pie. But just imagine if millions of people are doing this. Now that production studio can know firsthand, okay, people really like this movie. Let's see if we can turn it into a series. Now you got the money coming in from that. Netflix will love it because they're getting more people coming to their platform to watch these independent movies and TV shows. The production's getting value because they got a whole audience they can cater to, and they're getting paid in these microtransactions they'll build up very quickly from millions of people. It's just a win-win-win-win incentive all together. So this is what Pi Network is. It's just you don't need to buy it. People say online, oh, it's a scam, it's this, it's that, take your information. You got all these companies now, got all of our information. It's all on the black market, black web, being sold for billions and billions and billions of dollars. Some people getting settlements, but it's tiny fractions. They making money off our data already. Pi Network allows you to take control of that and get rewarded from your data being used. And you have a say in it. Like you can turn off ads if you want to, but you still be able to mine pie. You just probably won't earn as much pie, but you would still get pie. Like it's the ultimate network in this sense. And this doesn't fight any other network. Like it's interoperable now. So there's like no clashing. It's like the perfect decentralized middleman in a sense. So if you have a business, you have an idea, you can advertise to the millions of people on the Pi network. Well, if you got an e-commerce store, maybe I don't know, maybe you sell soap and you want to sell soap. All these people want to spend pie. There's your audience, direct consumer business, people to pay people business right there on the network. People who mind every day happy because people are spending money on the network. So that means less pie in circulation, which causes the price of pie to rise up. So now you're making investors happy and everyone else happy. So it's like these multiple exponential wins that's happened over and over again. It reminds me of like I forgot the name of it. It's like that shape of like all of the different points in that body. I forgot the name of it. It reminds me of that. It's just like this. Yeah, it's like the Fibonacci. This Fibonacci's genius. Just anywho, just mind pie. The referral code is right there at the bottom. VIS key. Just mind pie. Even if it doesn't take off like I think it does, pie is worth 63 cents right now. 64 cents. You don't have to buy $1 of pie. You can mine it for free. Just mine pie while you can. While the mining rate is at where it's at now, because it's going to become even more scarce in the future. Like the mining rate, the amount of pie that you can mine per hour is going to drop as the network grows. You should get in right now. Early pioneers, people who been mining, they did it since 2019. The network fully opened in February. Prices around $3. It dipped because a lot of people sold, but those people selling it's not realizing the future exponential curve of this, especially technology in general. They're never able going to be able to buy, they're not going to be able to mine that pie back that they sold. So if they want to get that same amount that they had in the beginning, they have to have a lot of money to buy that back, or like depending on where the price is at. So get in now, start mining while it's still early. It may not seem like you're early, but you're early. Just this adoption curve is going to happen faster than Bitcoin and Litecoin and XRP and all the rest of them, Ethereum. It's going to happen way much faster because it's mobile and the global base is already there because people don't have to put in monetary value to participate in the network. You just tap, but you just give your time, which your time is a constant of value, which is going to be pi 3.14159. Like it's going to be, wait, that's that right? 314,159. Yeah, that whole number. Pi is the equation of life. Money is constant, time is constant. So you put time and money together, you get pi. I don't know what else to tell you. Tap in, do what you gotta do.